So it's been a while since I've been on here. There's been a lot going on, really, in my personal life, but now there's a little too much going on in everyone's life. And I don't really think some of us are understanding exactly what's happening. It's like you see people getting murdered on TV, and one side will pin it one way and one side will pin it the other. What's up, man? Hey, how's it going? I probably won't be on here for too long. It's been a while since I've even been on here, but I'm about to get back motivated. It's kind of sad, what's going on really all over. But I don't really know your opinion on that, but things are getting kind of out of control. And it seems like one side's letting this madness kind of continue to breed. We're just stirring up this chaos here. And it's all right. It's all right for some people. They're going to justify it any way they can. But to say anything happened besides a guy was murdered by ICE, you would be fooling your fucking self right there. And if that can happen to one person standing around, it can happen to anyone that's just standing around. And that should be what everyone really keeps in their mind. Like, I don't live anywhere near Minnesota, but I mean, I'm worried for people all over the country, because if they can just start tackling people to the ground and shooting them, then there's going to be a lot of bad stuff can happen from there. They checked the temperature in the room when they pulled up on O-Girl and just shot her as she was attempting to drive away from them. Yeah, it's kind of sad, man. It really is. Like, I mean, I'm like sad, That's all I can say. It's sad. It's not good. You can't justify it in any way. Hey, what's up, man? I know it's been several weeks since I've been on here. I actually halfway thought about just saying fuck this shit, because you get a bunch of weird ass people in your live chat, in your comment section, not talking about you or you. but you kind of get over fucking reading a bunch of perverted fucking comments in your chat. And I usually am working when I'm live, so I just took a long ass break from it. Hey, what's up, Anna? Hey, I mean, I don't know if you've ever been in here before, and like I said, I haven't been on here in a while, but yeah, I mean, if you can look at what happened to that dude standing there on the street and say anything other than he was murdered, you need to maybe take a deeper look inside yourself, because that's sad. I don't know, like, I feel real bad for people that are actually in that area and living through that. And you know, who's to say that can't happen to anyone at this point? I mean, you're standing on the street in a state where you can legally carry a gun, and you get tackled to the ground, your gun taken from you, and then shot and killed. And then did you watch the video? They shot the motherfucker even though he's dead. He's laying there deader than 5 o'clock, and they're still shooting him. I mean, it's that's they're protecting people. I mean, it's sick. It is. It's it makes me sick to my stomach. Now, not to mention going in and just like rounding up the children and whatever, separating them, rolling up and just killing legal citizens that are just observing. That can happen to anyone. I think that's probably the key that no one's really looking at. Like, that can happen to anybody, anyone. It doesn't matter if you're an illegal citizen, whatever, Republican, a Democrat. I mean, I guess if you're standing around recording these people, they can just run up on you, escalate a problem, and murder you. You know, believe what you want, but I really don't have I mean, it's like I don't believe it. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Susie? Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's, what other words would you say besides that is sad? You know, like, it's scary, I guess. It's not right, you know. It's not like a good thing that they're doing. They're not protecting anyone. They're just endangering people's lives and ending people's lives at the same time. But it's been a while since I've been on here, and I was just mentioning, like, I was kind of getting worn out of just trying to turn this on, have normal conversations, and deal with fucking rude ass people in the comment section. So I took a long break. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, then they'll try to control. Yeah, you're right. You know, the chaos they create, they'll spin it and create the narrative off of the bullshit at the same time. It's just like, wow. I mean, it's really sad. Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, I hadn't been on in here for a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you can be standing and observing on the street, like, I'm sure you've seen those videos. This dude's chilling, recording. He may have had a pistol in his pocket, but man, they fucking took it from him. Took the pistol right from this dude. So he's unarmed at this point. And I think he was actually probably dead. The guy was probably fucking dead before they shot him, because if you get pistol whipped 10 times in the fucking head, you're probably not going to live through that. but then, yeah, then you get like a clip unloaded on you. So, and then they went ahead and shot him after he was motionless in this, you know, lying there on the sidewalk. It's What are they saying? You can't like go and protest and be armed in a state where it's legal to be armed? I mean, the Second Amendment thing just flies right out the window when it's ice ready to fucking kill you. I don't know. Yeah, terrifying is a good word. yeah. They was shooting that motherfucker. They probably shot him 3 or 4 times after the dude was dead. Like, you see his fucking motionless body there. They're still pop. I think someone ran up just to shoot him. They was like, oh fuck, pop, let me shoot him. You know, like they're just like bloodthirsty fucking hyenas out there. That's all they are. They're not like police officers. I have respect for, you know, police officers. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, it makes you wonder a lot of things, but I mean, some of them might be off work. I know a lot of people that are off work right now just because it's so cold. There's people coming in earlier telling me they're already off work next week because it's supposed to be like up to 10, 20 below wind chill or something. So who knows about that? I mean, it's definitely, you know, a question to be raised, but maybe there's just that many people that take days off work to go protest. I mean, if you're that wrapped up in that shit and live somewhere close to that area, you might like call in. Fucking, I don't know about all that. But I mean, all I know is it's scary if these dudes are going to be able to just kill people standing on the side of the street. I mean, that could happen to anyone. I mean, that dude wasn't even illegal, or he wasn't an illegal immigrant. It was some fucking citizen standing there holding a camera, holding his phone. Yeah, I mean, if they have paid protesters, I mean, they got paid fucking everything, you know? I mean, there's paid prostitutes, you know? I don't know that everybody fucking seems like you can get paid for everything. I mean, who knows about that shit? If someone has enough money to pay people to go and protest, I mean, that's what they do. But I don't think anyone deserves to be standing on the side of the street and get tackled, disarmed, and murdered. That's I'm sure everyone's seen that video, but that's scary, you know. That like makes you feel like you're on the brink of some really bad shit, you know. Does it make you, you know, make you feel like they're trying to push this to something bad, you know? It's sad is what it is, but I can't even hardly think. So I really just wanted to get on here for a minute, and I haven't even really checked on my YouTube shit in a while. I just decided to take a long break about the first of the year. I mean, between working and then having people, like, I'm not saying anyone here, because thank God I haven't had any weird comments, but you get so many weird comments from people. I was just getting burned out. But now it's like, I think everybody needs to, you know, come together a little bit more and not really be divided by political parties. I've never been one to be like one-sided. Unfortunately, I can say I voted for all the presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like since I've been able to vote, I've voted for every president we've had. Not not 2 times, but voted for them all once at least. And I'm not proud of all that, but I don't think anyone should be too one-sided into politics. Yeah, the one the one girl is trying to run him over. Where I've been ran over by a car, and it is scary. I've been hit by a car. I've had my foot ran over, and it's scary. But that dude was like all the way out of the way. He jumped like all the way out of the way of that vehicle that was like barely moving, and then just shot that chick. So, but yeah, they're saying this guy was armed. Yeah, they're both of the videos are gonna show otherwise. In this latest video, it shows the ICE Border Patrol disarming this dude. They took his pistol right out of his holster, so he's unarmed at that point. Just an unarmed citizen. And they're pistol whipping him. They probably killed him actually with if they do an autopsy, the pistol whips to the noggin is going to be the cause of death. Then they shot the shit out of him on top of all that. So, what's scary to me is that can happen to anyone, pretty much. I mean, they could do that to anybody, like any one of us. I mean, because it's legal to carry a gun in, I think, every state. It's legal in this state, and I'm pretty sure it's legal in Minnesota. I think it's been federal. I mean, it's just legal to be armed. I mean, I have people walk into the barbershop every day with guns in holsters. They're not police officers. They're just regular people. I mean, that is, it's worse than like, they're talking like ICE is trying to get rid of all these gangs and shit. If you could find a video, I'd like to see it. But I guarantee you can't find a video of a gang, an actual gang in America running up, holding some random dude down and killing him. Like, gangs don't even do that. They might kill people, but it's usually like related to gang related shit. I mean, but it's all right, if you're like Border Patrol or something. I mean, because they walk up on this dude, get in his face. They like escalate the situation. Like, he's recording them going down the street. They walk up to him, escalate their own situation. Like someone commented a minute ago. What was that comment? Because that was like spot fucking on. Well, yeah. So they created that, and then they could try to control it. That's what that dude said. They control the chaos they create. That was like a brilliant comment. So they take this dude down, unarm him. Well, I was just saying, like, the relation, like, gangs don't even do what ICE is doing. Not in America anyway. Maybe in some other country, but you won't even see gangs walk up for no reason and shoot people. Random people, they don't do that. I mean, I know for a fact. I grew up and fucking hung out with some pretty rough people in my day, like actual members of organizations. And well, yeah, they have better things to do as well, I'd say. But I was just saying, like the police officers that fucking gang tackled this dude to the ground and murdered him. Gangs don't even do that. Like these hardened, violent, illegal thugs they're trying to kick out of here. They're not even on video doing the stuff that these ICE officers are doing. It just, that's what's scary about it. I mean, they're getting away with murder on TV. So, whatever. But, and there's people that think they're doing, what's right, and they're going to justify, stay out of ICE's way. They're here to save the day. And it's just like, there's always going to be these brainwashed people. And I just remembered something. I got to go right in here. I got to grab something real quick. I had to fucking shut that off in there. But yeah, it's sad times. I mean, Susie, I hope where you're at, people, don't act the way they do here. It's all kind of stirred up and spurred on by one orange, ghoulish, orange-looking person over here that we all come to know, and some of us love him, some of us hate him. But if Joe Biden was the president and this was happening, they would want that dude hung up on the White House lawn. They would be calling for Joe Biden to be like murdered, execution style or something. Like, it would be crazy. Could you imagine if the United States had a democratically elected president right now? What these people, first off, this wouldn't even be happening with the ICE situation. It wouldn't be happening. But if it was, you'd have people like Donald Trump and all his ghouls calling for this dude to be murdered or something. They'd be like, impeach him, murder him. He'd be the worst person ever. I mean, yeah, like, for real. I mean, he'd be the most terrible, fucking horrible guy on the planet. But somehow, and it is turning. There are people realizing that Trump's not going to save them. There's people waking up out of this red Kool-Aid coma they've been in. I hope it's not too late, but I see it at the barber shop. There are people waking up to they're saying things like, maybe it's just because I grew up around, everybody was a Republican in my family, stuff like that. So people are waking up a little bit to the fact that you don't really have to be one-sided. You're just a citizen, so you don't need to be one-sided in politics. Isn't that right, Allie? Allie probably knows better than some of those one-sided MAGA people. Don't need to be one-sided. How's it going? It's been a while since I've been on here. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, just being able to see things both ways. Yeah, with an open mind. That's right. I appreciate you stopping in. Everyone really, that stopped in. I don't even know what time it is, but I'm getting ready to get out of here. Hey, Allie, does that happen? Is there like keywords or something, and then you just pop in? But unfortunately, yeah. I love, okay, love Allie, the AI, but I just don't know if we're gonna roll with with that one. But and I'll say it again. I love when Allie does her thing. I see you doing all your tests and getting your voice right. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, so there's probably something to that. Yeah. But hey, I'm not saying every one of them people are bad, I just wish like more of them were good. And yeah, I've been seeing you getting everything together. I was on there and it's been a couple weeks. You were getting your voice right and all that. But hey, yeah, that's right. I can be your barber AI. I don't know how to do it, but I'll try. That just rhymed. No, maybe I need to be a rapping AI. Rapping AI. Say MAGA and you get the Trump AI in your comment section. But yeah, I definitely noticed that. I don't know if you were ever able to check on those other smaller channels that I sent you, but there's a couple people that I sent you their channel names that get on here quite often, and I try to send you people to help you expand your content a little bit. But I didn't really want to turn this on, and get too political. But oh no, like I said, I seen you doing your thing and getting all your calibrations or whatever it is, and yeah, it seems like a lot, that's for sure. But I definitely been busy doing some other things, but I think everybody needs to kind of focus a little bit more on community, you know. Okay, okay, okay. I'm trying to. Western Mass Info. So that's your channel name? Man, I'm trying to stay warm. You see the yeah, it's fucking freezing, man. But thank God so Allie, you were saying that Trump AI wasn't like the Trump. Did I get this? Did I hide that dude? Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I seen you're back at it, man. What's up? Oh, I'm here in the Middle East. Indiana. They don't like it when you refer to it as the Middle East, but I was talking about that with my brother. Seems more east than west to me. I don't know. I just look at the map. I don't like to label things anyway. What was she saying? I'm gonna have to scroll back here and unhide that. Allie, was you talking about this Trump AI? We'll have to unhiding. I don't know if Allie's in here anymore. Because they only messaged me one time. And I just didn't have the patience to. Okay. I didn't have much patience to see if they're going to go on with the. I would just unhide them anyway. Oh yeah, it's here. I mean, I live right down the street from where I work. Yeah, so I was there earlier. The last time I actually went live at my shop, I had a little bit of a. It wasn't really a problem with, like, for me, but there's this person that they come in for years, and I talked to him for like a month before I even started my YouTube channel about how I'm gonna start it and do some live stuff, and they was all supportive, all blah blah blah, acting like they're supportive. Okay, they're acting like they're real cool. I'm the cool person, all that. But I could always feel like maybe they weren't. I could feel like maybe they're just some people try to be nice. So they were gonna come in one day. They had an appointment. And I was like, shit, I need to turn this off because I just got a weird feeling that this person wasn't necessarily cool with the live streaming thing I told them we talked about that I'm doing. So before I could shut it off, they come in there, and I think they were probably actually watching the live stream in the car. Because right when they walked in, they was like, "You turn that off." So I turned it off. No big deal. All right, I immediately turned it off for them, and they weren't happy with that. They weren't even satisfied with that. They were letting me know how everyone should, that you get their permission and all that. And I just simply let them know that, you know, I own this business that you're in, and it's like a private residence, you know. So it's like private property that you're on right now. And so, you know, they just let me know how I lost a customer, yada yada. And I I just I don't have time to have issues with people, so I haven't really messed with it for a while, just because there's a lot of fake fucking people out there. And YouTube, you know, I guess I'll never reach 1,000 subscribers because I just lose them more than I gain them. But the original mission of this channel is still my mission. I would love to eventually help people, like, with this channel. Yeah. And I mean, I'm hoping to eventually help people with this channel. But I need the help of these people right here that come in and watch and don't subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Leave it alone. I won't like message you about sending me money. Just your subscription helps. But yeah, you're right, Susie. And the person I'm talking about, I talked to them several times. I talked to them before I even started the YouTube channel. And they always acted like they were cool with it. But then, like, I can fill people out. Like, I can fill people out through this chat screen. But I can fill you out pretty good when we're in person. So I had a feeling they didn't really like necessarily, they weren't comfortable with it, you know, but they were being like cool about it. So like I said, the day they were coming in, I was like busy, and I was thinking, man, I just need to like shut this stream off because these people are coming in, and like, even though I've talked to them several times about what I'm doing, I get this feeling that they're not for it, you know. So before I even had a chance to go shut it off, they just walked in, and like I said, pretty sure they were out in the car watching because it's like, can you shut that off? So I did, with no hesitation, no like discourse, nothing. Shut it off. And they was like, you need to, you know, just telling me immediately, like telling me how I need to do this stuff. And I just simply let them know, you know, like, I own this place right here. When you pull up in my parking lot, you're on private property. You know, like, this isn't like the city owns, you know, it's not like public land or anything. It's my residence, and I can decide if I want to have a camera on you. I've talked to police about it. I've actually talked to the chief of police in this town about this, just to make sure, you know, everything's cool. And everything's cool from this end. I know everybody's, like you said, are strange. People are different, and they might not want to be on it. And so just turning this live stream off for those people, it wasn't good enough. Then they thought they'd let me know about what I should be doing and respecting, and like, that's when I'm just kind of like, I wouldn't ever come to your house and tell you to turn your camera off. So I wouldn't expect you to do that to me. That's how I was feeling. So just let them know I own the place, and they let me know how they'll never be back. And you know what? And if they are listening, fuck you. I don't care. I mean, there's plenty of good people that come in there, and I mean, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but hey, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, say I told you I'd be back eventually, and so I'm just getting my second wind going, and I'm sitting here. I actually turned this on about 40 minutes ago because I was talking to a guy on the phone about this ridiculous situation going on. ICE just killing innocent bystanders on innocent people on the street. Doing pretty good, man. So I'm trying to get back into this, really. And I actually have somewhere I need to be. But I'll be on here for a minute, and I'm getting ready to roll out. But I hope everybody's staying warm. But yeah, like I said, I was getting a little burned out of people coming in my comment section, and just, I think you've been in here a time or two, Isaac. I think that's when I made you an actual moderator in here, because I need more people in here that can just block out these fucking weirdos. Susie, I don't know why I haven't ever done that and tried to add you, but I just need to add more people that come in here more regular, that can like, yeah, that can like deal with the chat, because that just wears me out. Like on top of work, and then like sometimes I'll be in the chat and people like you or Susie or this dude won't be on here, and you get fucking all these weirdos like just commenting in your chat sections. Like, fuck, I can't stand that. Right on, man. Yeah, I'm about to go over this person's house here in a minute. But yeah, it's just, I mean, between working all day and trying to do this, like trying to just hang out with some, like you just commented, an open panel was like just cool people, chill people on it. I know that's like the perfect world. And you're always going to get just some weirdos coming through. But I just don't have time for that. I really don't. I don't have time for that in my day. I mean, when you look over and you see some weird, like, gay comment or some strange ass fucking, I just, I remember when I was 13 and thought I was cool. You get in them chat rooms and just say something stupid. I get it, but this is my real life, so I'm not gonna wear myself out on that shit. I'm about worn out from the cold right now. Yeah, say. And yeah, like you said, I feel like some of my friends, like, because at first I was having like just friends I haven't seen forever that like live all over the country, getting in here and like we're talking. And I think it's like made them not get in here because of all the weird ass comments. Because they'd be like messaging me like, man, that was, that was weird, all this shit. So it's like, yeah, I think, because I think more people are adding words to the list. Add whatever you think, you should to that list, man, for sure. Because I mean, I think it's actually ran off some of like my good older friends that would come through here that I don't see come through here no more. Because nobody wants to like see some weird, hey, do you got to be, you go to be like, like, God damn, nobody wants to like even read that, so, and Susie, yeah, do that too. Like if you can think of weird words or anything, add that into the band the band list. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I mean, nothing against anyone here. I just couldn't get on here for a while. I was just like worn out. Worn out from life, and like, God, I don't want to turn this on and have to read a bunch of weird comments. but yeah, I definitely like getting on here. And like I said, I hope I do reach that goal eventually to get my subscriber and my viewership time count up, so I can start giving back to people. Hell, maybe we can give back to like a some charity to help people legally immigrate to the country so they don't have to come here illegally and get like rounded up by a goon squad. I mean, I don't know. The possibilities could be endless eventually. Yeah. It's always going to be there. And I'm actually, and Isaac, maybe you putting a lot of words on there or something's preventing a bunch of these people, but I'm really kind of shocked that it's hit about 50 minutes going on, 50 minutes here, and there's not been some pathetic, miserable comment coming through. But may have just spoke that into existence. But so that's a good sign, that is encouraging to me. Might make me want to get back on here a little sooner. But there's only so much of talking to people all day at work and staring at bullshit that I can put up with in a day. I mean, I like turning it on and seeing people like, you, Susie, you guys, because you have normal stuff to say and like, on your end, you're good people, and that's really, I mean, I appreciate that. Like, we can help each other, and with our days or whatever, but no one wants to read some borderline fucking perverted stuff all the time. Like I said, I think it ran some guys, some of my friends off from ever joining the chat. but that's cool. So with what's going on, just right here in this country, yeah, me too, man. It'll get better. I think once more people like you, come along, that I can add, as but they're never here. So like, if you're never actually in the chat when it's live, hey, thanks, Allie. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about with this dude. I've looked at that some, but I don't get into my studio a lot. But yeah, I have seen where you can block phrases and all that, and I'm gonna have to do more of that for sure, because I don't have much room in my daily life to to put up with it. But when it's been a couple weeks, but I seen when you were doing your live like testing, like getting your voice like tested, it seems like you have normal people that come in and interact with you. I know I have a time or two, and if someone's in here and haven't seen this, Allie, she does some pretty impressive stuff with sending out shorts and things that she creates. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say I moderate for any big accounts, and I haven't really been on them here lately. But there's some that probably pushing like 10K. There's one I can think of, and they'll get a lot of people coming through their live stream. Yeah, I've seen you can do that. There's, like I said, there's a couple people I have pretty much complete access to their YouTube page. I don't, I would never mess with it. And I think that's why I have access to it all. But so yeah, there's a couple that have some pretty, probably pushing 10K in their subscribers. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's and I think I actually tried to send you that at when I was trying to send you people. I don't know if they might be at 7,000 followers or subscribers or whatever. That Smith World TV, they'll get upwards to 1,000 people, yeah, in their live stream, and that's a lot. Like when you have 700-800 people in your live stream, the chat's just like, it's just flying. And I don't even catch a lot of the stuff. It's just like gone. It don't even matter. Yeah, and you really need it at that point, because yeah, anyone and everyone coming through and just making comments. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever hit well, I'm not going to say it because I'm hoping I can at least hit 1,000 subscribers. But that's what I was going to be about to say. I don't know if I'll ever hit 1,000 subscribers, but if I do, um, I would like to use this channel for good. I mean, that's why I started this, and that's why I'm going to. Yeah, I stopped myself. It might take a while. I'm pretty impressed. And I've like slacked off of making any type of shorts or live streams for probably going on a month. So, in the couple months I put effort in it, I started at like 0, and it's went up and down, but I think it's like right around 330. So, 6 to 8 months, you probably reach 1,000 subscribers. But I just got to keep going, and with people like you, help me out hiding some of these weirdos. That will help. I think this is like the start of the second leg of yeah. You're right. Try not to worry about it. It'll happen. Just need to give it time and let it build up. I mean, that's what I've always done with my work, at the barbershop. I do get into the YouTube studio sometimes. Yeah. Not very deep. I've only checked it out a few times just because I'm not, I don't know. I don't get a high volume of subs or views really at the moment. So I don't check like how many of them watched it or stayed, but it's cool. I like checking out, the studio, but I don't really dive into it at the moment anyway. So it's definitely a pretty cool thing, though, the YouTube studio. It keeps track about anything and everything, don't it? It's kind of crazy, really, how in depth that studio does go. Do a live stream right now for you. Oh, you mean on your account? I'm actually probably gonna cut this off in a minute. I'm supposed to be somewhere at like 5 o'clock, and it's 4:30. So, well, it's 4:30 here. So in the next like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm probably gonna go. But now, like I was saying, I'm more motivated, and I'm feeling like less and less of the BS is gonna come through. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Allie. Now I'm definitely gonna be, coming back through here, and we'll definitely do more, more together. Like I said, I just kind of needed a break, but now I'm getting more motivated. So, and that's life. So I'm gonna be back, and looking for my next I don't know, video or short. I might just stick to live streaming. Who knows? It's a free world. No, unless you're standing on the side of the street recording a protest, then you might get shot and killed and beat. Hey, well, good luck. Good luck, Allie. And I definitely tune in there. You know, when I'm in there, I'll say what's up. I just, like I said, I've been trying to unwind, relaxing here at the ranch, in my hidden, humble abode. Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go, and I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad that I seen you guys come through, because that does it means a lot. It really, it's motivating. Yeah. So I do appreciate all the the support that I do get. I do, and things will be better. I just hope we can continue to do this, and things don't get too crazy. But I'm going to cut this out here, and in the meantime, I hope everyone stays warm and really can stay safe. That's the main one, because I mean, things are getting a little crazy, and don't think it can't happen to you. That's the main thing. But yeah, I got to get a drink or something, so I'm gonna go. Hey, thanks again, guys. But I'm gonna cut this out, and I appreciate it. All right. So have a good evening, good morning, and a good afternoon. All right. Later.